It's Crazy Toy World with Steve Savino.
You put it together.
Light bulb not included.
Action figures each sold separately. Some assembly required.
Comes with everything you see here.
Free with 5 proofs of purchase.
Batteries not included.
Details on specially marked packages at participating stores.
You can collect them all.
All right, here we are, fans. We're back again at the Wayne Collectible Toy Show, and it's really packed again here again today. And I'm just checking out some of these new dealers I haven't seen here for a while. And what's catching my eye now again, I'm really weak on LJN wrestling figures, as you know from the past. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to talk to this new dealer. He's been here for a while, but now I'm going to get him on the spot. And his name is Jeff. How's it going, Jeff?
Good. How you doing?
Man, so I'm looking right here now at the black-carded Hulk Hogan wrestling figure by LJN.
Yes.
And black-carded Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And these are, put out by LJN. If you want to know a little bit about the LJN history, and we all know because me and Jordan found out when we were searching for the Hulk. As you know, we did go searching for the Hulk Hogan white T-shirt in one of the episodes, and LJN started in 1970 by Jack Friedman, if anybody wanted to know that. And the company was well known for, of course, of the wrestling figures, Thundercats, Gremlins. They did video games and certain dolls for the girls. And once
Thundercats too.
Oh yeah. And it ended in 1995. So Jack opened up Jack's Pacific wrestling figures. And that's, the little bit of history about, like these wrestling figures and who owned them at the time. Let me get back to Jeff, and how did you pick up these two figures?
Luckily, I had a friend who was out in Chicago, and he was just doing a little bit of searching over there, and he knew that I'm a big wrestling collector and also a wrestling vendor. And I got a text message from him. He was like, dude, you're not going to believe what I found. I had probably about almost a whole set of the black carded figures on black card LJNs,
really?
Which were the Series 8, which is the last run of the wrestling figure LJNs before they released the Hasbros. And I had basically the whole set except for the Boss Man and the Warrior, which are the pinnacle of that collection.
That's cool.
But he had the white shirt Hulk Hogan, which is the one I still have, and also the Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
And luckily, I'm an independent wrestler as well, and I was working a show with Hacksaw, and I couldn't help it but just bring it, and luckily he signed it for me as well.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, yeah. I can't even notice that it was signed. Yeah. Signed on the back?
Right on the front.
On the front?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what's really cool about these, Hogan, they did make another one. They call it the red shirt Hogan, and that's really tough too. And what you really don't know, and I know about it because I learned from when I was on the Toy Hunter show, there are lost wrestling figures by LJN that they didn't make. And me and Jordan got a little peek of what they did make, but they never released them here.
Yeah,
and
they're
pretty
were
cool.
Canadian, I believe it was the set, yeah.
And that I have the right now I have the 16-inch Hulk Hogan prototype on eBay, and that's going for $10,000, and that's the cast mold.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
for a prototype, come on.
Yeah.
That's a great. I know the regular figure is awesome.
Here we could have saved the trip going down to see Hogan. I could have got the Hogan right here.
Had him for a little while.
And because this figure was definitely going to Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas.
Yes.
And it was so cool doing that episode and meeting my buddy again that I haven't seen for a while, and so it's really cool. And I'm looking at now. You got Hasbro figures.
Yes.
And you got Hasbro wrestling figures.
Yes.
And you got
the new Mattel lines that came out. They've been out since, I believe, 2010. They started the Mattel line after the Jakks Pacific line.
Yeah.
So TNA ended up getting put on with Jakks, and WWE went to Mattel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is really cool. I'm looking at, Jake the Snake, Kamala, Snuka, and these are the original ones from Hasbro, and they look good. They had a good, making to it. I don't know, it's pretty cool.
They all had the crazy actions with them, too, like the Python Punch for Jake and the Giant Jab for Giant Gonzalez.
But getting back to LJNs, they were all stiff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like when you put them on the ring, or even like had them launched in the ring, they would just like bounce out, back in the ring.
The itself probably weighs about like 2 pounds when you pick
Yeah,
the thing up.
and what hurts these figures sometimes is the weight.
Yeah.
And then the bubble, sometimes
Yes.
they pop off because of the weight of the figure.
Yes. I'm lucky on these. Actually, the bubble's not coming off on any of them.
No, these look perfect,
Yeah. Yeah.
These are,
Given the weight of those, most of them usually do have a lot more damage where they will lift off. But these are nice. These are on really well.
You have a lot of good stuff here. This is
Thank
really
you very
nice.
much. I appreciate that.
And you're like the king of the turtles now. I'm looking down at the end of the vial.
Yeah. This is
Wow.
only. This is probably about only like a 10th of my collection or so.
You have a store anywhere?
I do mostly online. I have a lot. I have an eBay store, which is Noise Toys, NOYZETOYZ. Also, we have a Facebook page as well that you could like us on.
Okay.
So we have like. Mostly, I do a lot of wrestling stuff, but now the big thing that I have is Ninja Turtles. I have about 300 packaged Ninja Turtles.
And when were they first started in Ninja Turtles?
1988.
1988.
Yes.
And what does the first 4 figures go for now?
Let's see. The first Turtles, well, it all depends because they have the different variations where they had the soft heads. With soft heads are usually about like 75 to 100. The fan club ones, which go for like 160 to 200. And if you have the regular hard head ones, they're about like, they range from like 50 to 60.
All right. In one of the episodes, Jordan found Scratch.
I had one.
You have one?
I had one and actually sold it here.
For how much?
800.
800.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. I had the news van as well, which is another like really hard piece. I just sold that one on eBay like 2 days ago for 600.
Wow. Okay. No, that's really cool. Yeah.
Hey, Turtles, man, you gotta love them. I think it's one of the best lines they put out.
Fans, if you ever get a chance to get to New Jersey, Wayne Collectible Toy Show every month, first Sunday of the month. Yeah, this place is packed full of action figures that you don't get to see. I do because I'm lucky. I live, in this area, so I'm always, definitely always come down here and check it out.
Absolutely, it's one of the best shows around, man.
What else? What else is hot that's selling?
Let's see. I do a lot of Secret Wars. Anytime I get the Secret Wars figures in, I do well with those. Right now, I got a lunchbox.
Okay.
The original lunchbox, and it comes complete with the thermos as well.
I see a lot of people looking into loose bin figures.
Yes.
So
Ninja Turtles again.
Again, Turtles. Okay.
Loose Ninja
really
Turtles,
good.
and I have a lot of loose Mattel wrestlers as well, which those those are very popular.
All right.
And I'm starting to get into comic books now, too. And I just came across Batman Adventures 12, which is the first Harley Quinn appearance.
You got
with
Power Rangers, too, I see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely go with the Power Rangers. These were the Alien Rangers figures, where it was a very short release, and they only did, I want to say it was like 6 figures in that line.
6 figures?
Yeah, because there was only, the Alien Rangers only had like 8 episodes that they appeared in. But the run didn't do too hot in the stores, so they took them off. But also on top of that is now they became more scarce.
So where do you really come up with all this stuff? Do you actually buying collections from
a lot of them
other
was
dealers?
mine. A lot of them was mine in the beginning. But now I'm at the point to where I do end up purchasing collections from people. So people, they'll give me a call. I'll come over. I'll check out some stuff. And, even doing these shows, people come up to me. I had, we did the Toy Con in Parsippany.
Yeah, okay.
And a gentleman came up to me, asked if I'd buy figures. I said yes. And he pulled out of his front pocket a double telescoping Luke Skywalker.
Wow. See that, Jordan? You missed it.
You just kind of shut down at that point. But.
Yeah. Well, stupid me, because I was there too, and I didn't see it. So
I was lucky. I was right by the front door, and I guess I was the first one he talked to about it, because nobody else seemed to pick it up, and I was the lucky one that did.
That's cool.
So,
it's cool.
Yeah.
Any more history about what's new and what's hot that's coming out?
You know what?
You got G.I. Joe here.
I do have some G.I. Joes. They were from the late 80s line that they produced. The ones I have are like dead mint condition as well, which is nice. I had a lot more. I'm down to only about like 6 figures now.
Wait, hold on. I see Food Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
There's a big comeback on those.
Yeah, big time. I already sold a couple today.
Did you have Chip?
I didn't have Chip. No.
All right, if anybody want to know, Chip is like now I think around $200 on the card.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Chip and the orange Sherbert,
Yeah.
That one also goes for like well over $100.
Yeah, if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, they're called Food Fighters by Mattel from like 1986.
Yes.
And they look like, him looking like a hot dog in a bun with a creepy face, a hamburger with a creepy face, and they're really cool.
Giant gun to go with them as well. So they're basically like food soldiers.
Like I always say, the toys in the 80s are really kicking really high now in prices.
Absolutely.
Now
Absolutely.
It blows. I tell you what, it's taken away from the 60s and the 70s a little bit.
Yeah. It's the new swing, because the kids that, I grew up, I was born in 1984, and I started, I started off with Ninja Turtles, when I was collecting it, when I was getting toys as a kid.
Yeah.
Now as a collector, the first thing I wanted to get was all my old Ninja Turtles back. So what did I do? About 300 of them.
Oh, my God. And I'm looking right now, you got 3 different April O'Neils?
Yes, I have the...
Tell me about what's going on with them.
This one here is the no stripe April O'Neil, which is the hardest one to come across from that original line. The thing with the stripe is they put the stripes down the side on her yellow jumpsuit that she had. Yeah. Those came out around the time of the fan club ones. So
was that like 150?
Shorter. That one, yeah, like 150.
Wow, I hit it on the spot, people.
Yeah,
150.
That was dead on, man. Then they have the blue stripe one, which came out after that. The blue stripe one, again, was more scarce. That came out around the soft head version of the regular Turtles, and that's about 75.
75, all right.
And then you have this one also, which is the no press April, which actually have 4 different Aprils, because they have the regular one to go with it. So the regular one will have press right on her chest, because she was a news reporter. But the one with no press also goes for about 60 to 75.
All right.
So, and then this one here, the regular one, goes for about 40.
Cool. All right.
And most of mine are unpunched and very nice cards.
I love it. No, this is a great display here.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I hope you sell a lot today. And,
thank you.
And people are still pouring in.
It's early still, so.
Yeah, no, it's a great crowd here today.
Excellent.
This is really good.
Definitely.
So, all right, thanks again.
All right, thank you very much. Right. Again, it's Noise Toys, NOYZETOYZ.
Yeah, and I'm still here. I'm still hanging out here in the Wayne Collectible Toy Show. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm still walking around here, and I'm just checking out some other dealer friends of mine, and I'm here looking at this table. It's called Star Wares, and it's Tony and Steve, and I'm just checking out. How's it going, Steve?
It's going well. It's going well, Steve.
It's Steve. How's it going, Steve? So, I always want to know what's hot on the table.
Hot today, I would say, are the vintage Transformers. We only have 2 left right now. Came with a pretty good arsenal.
What year is this Bumblebee?
That Bumblebee, let's see.
What I'm looking at, is it G1?
No, Goldbug is G2.
G2? Okay.
He's the new version of Bumblebee.
Okay.
But,
and this is loose.
Yep. But Trailbreaker is Series 1.
Series 1. Yeah, it's heavy. Okay. And it looks complete, right?
He's missing 1 missile and 1 fist.
Okay.
But he does have his holo projector, which goes behind his head.
Yeah, since the movie comes out, right, all these toys are starting to skyrocket again.
Always,
right?
Always. The movies with toy lines that are integrated always helps.
And
always.
Between Transformers, Voltron, everybody still collects this.
Absolutely.
Now I'm looking at some nice die-casts here, right?
Yes, those are Star Trek ships, actually. A British company called Eagle Moss has been making Star Trek ships now for about 3 years. They're well into the hundreds, actually. They're making some obscure ones that collectors have really not been able to have in a small scale before. I'm a collector of them myself. Mm-hmm. Had a couple of extra, wanted to bring them to the show and see if anyone else would appreciate them.
Yeah, this is a nice scale of the Star Trek.
Yeah, that's Khan ship from Star Trek 2.
Star Trek 2. And then this one is...
That's Galler-class warship, Cardassian.
Okay.
Gul Dukat ship.
And it's all die-cast, right?
They're die-cast in plastic.
Plastic.
They come with a heavy ceramic base, and also this plastic here is the stand. And they all come with a booklet, too, all about the ship.
Yeah, no, I think you got a price really good, too. $25 a piece.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they are with shipping.
All right, here's something that's catching my eye here, and I love all this stuff, and I do sell it. BotCon exclusives.
Yes.
BotCon is a Transformer convention that they put on each year in certain areas of the United States. Last year it was in it was in Canada. So, and this one is what?
Those are 2 Insecticons.
Okay.
They actually share names of certain G1 Transformers.
This is from the Beast Wars?
That's from the Beast Wars.
Yeah.
They're highly collectible, and anything BotCon exclusive is always great.
Wow, that's cool. What else? I'm looking at
DC Universe
Classics.
Yeah. Always a favorite, especially the ones that come with the Build-A-Figure pieces. You buy five figures in the set, and they'll each come with a body part, a head, a leg, a torso.
Okay.
You snap it together, and it forms a much larger figure.
I have to check this out. Hold on. All right, so you got to put how many figures to get one? 7.
7 turns into Ultra Humanite.
Ultra Humanite. Wow.
That was one of the last series that Matty Collector put out. This is actually a Walmart exclusive. Each one of these is Walmart.
Walmart, okay.
Yep.
See that? You got to go to Walmart to get these figures.
Yeah, can you believe
it? And
it?
you got to keep. That's what's great about it. You got to buy all 7 to put to get the one figure together.
That's right. And I can actually
and this is
show
only
you.
At Walmart?
That series was only at Walmart.
All right.
They used to be at Toys R Us, Target, all over the place. But that particular series to build Ultra Humanite was only available at Walmart. Here's what one of the built ones looks like. Here's a popular character from the cartoon Challenge of the Super Friends. That's Apache Chief.
Wow, that's cool.
Who was a normal-sized person, but when he uttered the words Inekchok, he would grow to over 100 feet tall.
That's cool.
So, yeah, he comes in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pieces.
Cool.
To build them.
Cool. All right. All right. Hey, again, thank you.
You got it, Steve.
Yeah, man, this is really a great day here. So I hope you do good, and I'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Thanks. All right, I'm over here. I jumped a little bit. Now I'm across the street at the Wayne Collectible Flea Market here. And it's really cool because it's mixed in here. It's antique, it's collectibles, it's toys, and I'm walking around and I'm checking a lot of good stuff out. But what really catches my eye is when I was a kid growing up, and I went to the World's Fair in 1964 or 1965. I can't really tell you where, but what's catching my eye? It's like a souvenir store is like right here in front of me back then. And it's like this dealer is packed with World's Fair collectibles. So I'm going to try to see if I can get some information on where we get all this good stuff from. So here I go. Wish me luck. Hey, man, how's it going?
How you doing, Steve? How's everything?
All right, man. Hey, this is incredible. This is your stuff?
This is all my stuff, yes.
All right. My eyes are like going all over here because you got, the Sinclair dinosaurs, you got salt and pepper shakers, you got bobbin heads. I'm going crazy here. This is bringing back, a great, great childhood memory for me back then. And on the one episode, I actually buy a frosted glass set from back in '64. And then they show me and my mom together at the World's Fair. It has like a glimpse of, And so this is really flashback. And I don't know how old I was, but I don't really remember seeing a souvenir stand. Or was there a store back then? Back at the fair?
At the fair, there was souvenir stores all over the place. Every area we went into, from industrial to Sinclair to there was stands all over the place for souvenirs, all kinds of souvenirs.
All right, so then how did this all come about? And how did you grab your quantity? This is not just like one piece, two piece.
Let me tell you, Steve, I've been collecting for over 35 years. I started many, many years ago, and I actually started with my wife's father. He had some World's Fair stuff in his house, and it was like 1975. And I said, wow, I remember going there a number of times. And we started talking, and as time went by, I didn't understand and realize that a friend of my father worked for Robert Moses. I was at the fair. We used to get in all the time for free, and now I knew why when I got older.
Yeah.
But since that point on, I've been collecting. I got a friend in Florida whose father ran the States Pavilions for the fair. He sent me a lot of stuff. I started collecting. My collection grew. And right now I have like 5,000 different pieces of my own collection at home.
Where?
In my house.
Oh, I got to go over there.
You have to come over and see.
Wait.
Flags, cars.
We got to set this up. You mean there's more? There's not just
no,
this?
there's a lot more. there's a lot more. From original glasses to cases to cars and products and all kinds of stuff. I have original Uniroyal tire toys that are unopened, brand new in the box, never even taken out of the box. I have a complete collection.
This is incredible. I can't believe this. Oh, my God. All right, this is it. We're going to take a trip. Where do you live?
Fairfield, New Jersey.
Don't say Wayne. I'm always in Wayne here, you know. Fairfield.
Fairfield, New Jersey.
All right. We'll definitely set something up. This is insane, you know, and you're going to tell me about the history of everything? About anything
what
that
I can tell you about, I will tell you.
All right. And, you know, this is really cool. All right, so,
And as you can see from here, we got original bumper stickers, the Swiss Sky Ride, World's Fair Hotel Dixie in New York, original window stickers.
Yeah, my head's spinning here. This is insane.
All the dinosaurs made in Dino Land and the Sinclair.
Yeah, of course. You're not just seeing one.
Original waste paper baskets.
You're seeing like 3 apiece, you know,
right.
Like 3 different ones. Oh, come on. This is insane.
And I have about 50 of these at home in my own collection.
Cool. This is
From
really
during
good.
the fair, when the fair was traveling around the country with the different colors came out. Because as you see, the original fair colors were green, blue, and the dark bronze. After the fair closed and Sinclair went around the country, they came out with the yellow and the orange and the different colors.
All right.
And they say the original ones are the ones that have New York World's Fair on them.
Now, was there like a display box for these to be put in back then? Did you know?
I don't remember if a display box. I have them on a shelf in my house in my back room.
All right, so this is all right. We're going to have to take this up a different time. And, man, this is insane. And, oh, yeah, check it out, people. This is all happening down in Wayne area. If you can ever get a chance to come out to these 2 different shows. So you got the Wayne Toy Collectible Show, first month of each month on the Sunday. And now I'm over here at the Wayne Collectible Flea Market. Well, it's more like an antique show over here, too, because it's all mixed. You know, there's collectibles, antiques, jewelry, you name it, they got it here. And again, thanks, and I'll be back soon. And, oh, yeah, my music's about to start again. I'm starting to dance with Larry. Look,
there you go.
Dancing together.
There you go.
It's great. All right, I'll be back soon. Thanks.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time at Crazy Toy World with Steve Sotelo.
Don't forget to submit questions and comments. Some will be used on future Q&A episodes. You can reach Steve at sas22063@aol.com or at stevetoyhunter@yahoo.com, or visit Steve's Facebook page at www.facebook.com/steven.savino.1. And don't forget to visit Steve's eBay store at www.ebay.com/USR/123-KID. You can listen to and reach this show at our website, www.crazytoyworld.com, at our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/crazytoyworld, on YouTube at www.youtube.com/crazytoyworld. Follow the Crazy Toy World Twitter feed at www.twitter.com/crazytoyworld. Crazy Toy World is hosted by Steve Savino, produced by Carlos Perone, and is a production of Geek Fest Rants. Copyright 2014, all rights reserved.